Hi everyone, and welcome back to Where Sacred Whispers Speak. Today's Wednesday Whisper is a reflection on love, on making space to pause from all the giving we do as part of our daily lives and making time to truly nurture ourselves. For me, this practice has been one that took time to learn, but having learned it, I can now say that it is one that I cannot live without because in practicing it, I feel more grounded and aligned and able to give of myself more purely to those I love. If you too find yourself on a similar journey, I hope this reading carries you to a place where you find your own source of courage and love. Are you ready? Listen. It's quiet. The sound of the wind rustling in the leaves of the trees and the occasional bird song is all I can hear. Everything else is quiet. Oh, how I treasure these moments of silence. This week has been overstimulating. Or is it more like sensory overload? Either way, and whatever name you want to give it, I find myself craving silence. We all inhabit so many roles, don't we? In my case, mom, wife, creator, and writer. A career title and colleague add to this list following daughter, sister, cousin, niece, and friend. I love each role I inhabit. I love the emotions each one brings out in me, the relationships I have as a result of these, and the different aspects of my personality and skills that are brought forward to successfully inhabit these roles. I love the purpose each role serves in my life. But sometimes, I also love silence. I need silence. Without making space for silence in my life, I know I can get overwhelmed. Maybe this is a trait of a highly sensitive person, as I'm learning as I read the book Highly Sensitive Person by Dr. Elaine Aron. It doesn't mean anything is wrong with me, so I can let go of that guilt. It just means that I am one of those beings that needs to balance all the giving and the outflow with some silence to recharge and fill my own cup back up again. In her book, Dr. Aron writes, "What is moderately arousing for most people is highly arousing for highly sensitive people. What is highly arousing for most people causes an HSP to become very frazzled indeed, until they reach a point of shutdown." Point of shutdown? No, thank you. That is definitely not the destination. I don't believe I am the only woman or mom who can feel overwhelmed from time to time. All the posts on social media and the articles in magazines seem to indicate that I am definitely not the only one. So it begs the question, where do we go from here? How do we wear all the hats and still take care of ourselves so we can carry on like the love warriors that we are? Thinking on this, I am reminded of a quote I read in the book A Year of Miracles by Marianne Williamson, where she writes, "There is a way of relaxing into our center, knowing our being is even more radiant at times when we are in a space of not doing. We are so much more powerful when we are grounded in silence. Such actions leave room for the spirit to flow, to harmonize our circumstances, and to move them in a more positive direction. That is why a holy instant matters. It is a moment of quiet when the spirit enters and makes all things right." Maybe it's time to change the conditioning and the expectation, to change the notion that to be good at the roles we inhabit, we must give more than what we have, and as a result be exhausted and tired all the time because somehow that has become the representation of love. Let this be our gentle reminder today. It is okay to take time for ourselves, to nurture ourselves, to love ourselves, to give to ourselves all that we give to those we love. For if God thinks we are worthy of love just as we are, who are we to withhold it from ourselves? I hope you enjoyed what you heard here today as much as I enjoyed writing it. As with everything I will share here, it is my hope that Where Sacred Whispers Speak will truly become your safe place to retreat to get away from the noise of the world, and that it will be your sanctuary of safety and connection, and of healing and growth. I look forward to seeing you next time.